Dine in Black is returning to Milwaukee on August 15th for a second year. The international event is held in more than 120 cities across 40 countries and brings together thousands of people all dressed in white for an elegant outdoor dining experience. Guests bring their own tables, chairs, and picnic baskets, and perhaps the biggest surprise is that the location remains a secret until shortly before the event begins. Joining us to talk about Dine in Black Milwaukee is author and media personality Vivian King. Vivian, welcome back to Black Nouveau.
Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure to be here with you.
You attended Dine in Black last year. What was that experience like? Tell us about it.
You talked about kind of the mystery, right? And that was the most fun part. I knew about it because I have some friends in Chicago who have been several years. I have a friend in Atlanta who had gone to the one in Paris where it started, and it started years ago in Paris, and it has become a movement. There's one in Atlanta, there's one in Savannah, Georgia, as you said, 120 cities all over the world. And so my friend, I had a table leader who said, okay, we're going to get tables and chairs. You just need to bring a dish. And she already had it kind of laid out like, okay, Vivian, you bring some fruit. Okay, and other people were bringing different things. And so it was just so much fun. There were probably about 20 of us at our table, and we just had the time of our lives. It's like, how can you not have fun like at a mystery event? Because
Right.
you just don't know what's gonna happen next.
How was Milwaukee able to get this event here?
That's a great question, and it's really because of a hometown hero, if you will. Demetra Morgan lives in Atlanta, but she's from Milwaukee, and she said, you know what, we need to bring this to Milwaukee. So she got together with Trinetta Pitts and Cecily Keys Kelly, and at the time, Michelle Johnson. And this year, those three, Michelle is not one of the hosts, but Trinetta and Cecily and Demetra are hosts, and then they just announced just recently that Garland Smith of G's Clippers is going to be a host as well. So those four are going to try to galvanize and get the city all excited about this elegant event outside.
How does this event tell a different story about Milwaukee?
You know, it brings together people from all corners of the city. If you look at, who's there, there are blacks, whites, Hispanics, Asians, there are younger folks, there are older folks, and everybody likes to kind of dress up. And who doesn't want to go to an elegant event at some point, right? You can wear whatever you want that's white. You saw longer dresses, as I have on a longer skirt. You saw short dresses. You saw people in pants, and so people can really feel comfortable with, what they wear because they can pick out what they wear. It's just that everything has to be white. Everything. I mean, if you are bringing your tables, the tables need to be white. The tablecloths need to be white. If you're pulling a wagon, even if that wagon is red, you need to cover that in a white sheet so that you are not destroying the palette and the colors of the white scene that you're seeing. So it's really a sight to behold, if you will.
For someone who's never attended, myself included, what's the biggest surprise that you can expect to see at the event?
So I am doing some publicity for them, but they hold a lot of secrets for this. And so I don't know, of course, where it is. They don't even tell me that. I don't know what's going to happen. What I can tell you is last year we had a dancer who was doing some acrobatic kind of dancing, and then after she did that, she walked around and danced with different people at the tables. They have the napkin wave, and so the napkin wave is the thing that kind of signals that it is time for Dine in Blanc to start. And so you wave your wet napkins, and then you can start eating. It's just if you like French culture, and I took French in high school and a little bit in college, and so I love this. And so if you like French culture, if you like Bastille Days, right?
Yes.
Then you're gonna like this. This is a little more elegant because everybody is dressed in white and everybody is sitting down to dinner, and so. It's just a fun event.
The significance of white is what?
I think just the original group, that's what they call, they met in the park and said, we want to wear white, and
Okay.
they were just friends, and they just started to do that. And then their crowd started to grow, and then other cities wanted to do it. And so it started in Paris, but now it is all over the world. And so the white just is because dîner en blanc means dinner in white. That's why you have to wear white, and that's why everything really has to be white.
Well, tell us how we can find out more information about it and sign up.
So I have this Save the Date fan.
Okay.
It's got a QR code on there, and that QR code takes you to the website. And the website is milwaukee.dinerenblanc, which is DINERENBLANC.com. And that'll take you, all you need to do is sign up to become a fan. Get on our fan list, because we're trying to grow our fan list so that more and more people know about it. This year's theme, that's one thing that I can say. This year's theme is Une soirée parisienne la belle époque, which means a Parisian dinner, a Parisian evening, the beautiful era. So it really talks about and leans into the beautiful era in Paris that was characterized by artists, architecture, fashion. And so you really take that theme and kind of live into that and lean into that theme. People just need to come on, find the fan, become a fan. It'll have all of the information there, and you can always just Google it as well, and you can see some of the dîner en blancs around the world.
Well, fantastic. Thanks a lot for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I wish you could come, but next year,
Next year.
because this is going to be an annual event.
Thank you.